Brahmaputra River System. Brahmaputra River System. The Brahmaputra, meaning the son of Brahma. The Brahmaputra's source is the Chemayungdung glacier in southwestern Tibet. Its source is very close to the sources of Indus and Satluj. Mariam separates the source of the Brahmaputra from the Manasarovar Lake. In Tibet, it passes through the depression formed by the Indus-Tsangpo Structure Zone between the Great Himalayas in the south and the Kailas Range in the north. In spite of the exceptionally high altitude, the Tsangpo has a gentle slope. The river is sluggish and has a wide navigable channel for about 640 kilometers. It receives a large number of tributaries in Tibet. The first major tributary is the Raga Tsangpo meeting the Tsangpo near Lhotse Dzong. It flows as the Yarlung Tsangpo River across southern Tibet to break through the Himalayas in great gorges and into Arunachal Pradesh where it is known as Dayang. Just west of the town of Sadia, the Dayang turns to the southwest and is joined by two mountain streams, the Lohit and the Dibang. Below the confluence, the river is known as the Brahmaputra. It flows through Bangladesh as the Jamuna where it merges with the Ganga to form a vast delta, the Sundarbans. The biggest and the smallest river islands in the world, Majuli, and Umananda respectively, are in the river in the state of Assam. Dibrugarh, Pasagat, Nimati, Tezpur, and Guwahati are the important urban centers on the river. Major tributaries of the Brahmaputra River. Left bank, Dhansiri, Lohit, Dibang. Right bank, Subansiri, Kameng, Manas, Sankash. Subansiri River. Subansiri River is also called as Gold River as it is famous for its gold dust. It flows through the lower Subansiri district in Arunachal Pradesh. Subansari, a swift river, offers excellent kayaking opportunities. Kameng River. Kameng River in the eastern Himalayan mountains originates in the Tawang district. Flows through West Kameng district, Arunachal Pradesh, and Sonitpur district of Assam. The Kameng forms the boundary between East Kameng district and West Kameng districts. The Pakwi Wildlife Sanctuary and the Kaziranga National Park are located near the Kameng River. Manas River. Manas River is a transboundary river in the Himalayan foothills between southern Bhutan and India. The total length of the river is 376 kilometers, flows through Bhutan for 272 kilometers and then through Assam for 104 kilometers before it joins the mighty Brahmaputra River at Jogighopa. The river valley has two major reserve forest areas, namely the Royal Manas National Park in Bhutan and the contiguous Manas Wildlife Sanctuary. Sankash River. It rises in northern Bhutan and empties into the Brahmaputra in the state of Assam. The upper catchment of the river is glaciated. The middle and the lower courses flow along V-shaped valleys that have been carved by running water. The entire catchment of the river is covered with forests. Tista River. The river originates from So Lamo Lake in North Sikkim at an elevation of 5,330 meters in the Himalayas. Rangit River is the major tributary of the Tista River. Rangit River is the largest river in Sikkim. Rangit River joins Tista River at a place known as Tribeni. The river then flows past the town of Rangpo where it forms the border between Sikkim and West Bengal up to Tista Bazar. The river flows through Jalpaiguri and then to Rangpur district of Bangladesh, before finally merging with the mighty Brahmaputra. Dibang River. The river Dibang is one of the principal tributaries of the Brahmaputra River. Originating from the snow-covered southern flank of the Himalayas close to the Tibet border at an altitude of more than 5,000 meters. It emerges from the hills to enter the plain area near Nizamgarh in the lower Dibang Valley district of Arunachal Pradesh. The Mishmi Hills are found along the upper course of the Dibang River. Lohit River. The river Lohit originates in eastern Tibet. The river flows through the Mishmi Hills to meet the Siang at the head of Brahmaputra Valley. The valley of Lohit is thickly forested, covered with alpine and subtropical vegetation. A large variety of medicinal plants are also found here. Dhansiri River. It is the main river of Golaghat district of Assam and Dimapur district of Nagaland. It originates from Nagaland. There are numerous perennially waterlogged swampy regions associated with this river. Kopili River. Kopili River is an interstate river in northeast India that flows through the states of Meghalaya and Assam and is the largest south bank tributary of the Brahmaputra in Assam. Carissa kopilii, plant species, is distributed sparsely along the Kopili riverbed. The plant is threatened by a hydroelectric project on the river and water turned acidic because of coal mining in Meghalaya upstream. Seom River. The Seom River is a right tributary of the Brahmaputra. Seom rises on the south of the main ridge of the Assam Himalaya not far from the border with Tibet. The Maoling National Park is located on the east bank of the river. The Seom initially flows in a southerly direction, later in an easterly and southerly direction through the West Siang district. The Sage River is the most prominent of its several tributaries. Seom Bridge. The Seom Bridge is a state-of-the-art 100-meter-long, Class 70 steel arch superstructure over Seom River in Arunachal Pradesh. Seom Bridge has a great strategic significance to tackle China as it is a gateway to sensitive areas of Lak in Arunachal Pradesh. Thank you.